Bettis, a possible trade to the Steelers.
Well, that first down definitely wins the game for the New England Patriots.
The terrible powers poised to strike, so are the Steelers.
Hi and hello, football fans. Dave Dameshek coming at you from Pittsburgh, or should I say Ifsburgh, for another Steelers-based What If. Today, let's figure out what would have happened if the Steelers hadn't traded for the bus.
They asked for me. They wanted me.
We now know the bus took a circuitous route to Pittsburgh, going from the Golden Dome to the Golden State, then eastward through the Gateway to the west, before his final stop on the banks of the Three Rivers. But what if 36 hadn't gone black and golden in 96? The buzz was, if the bus went to the Oilers, the Steelers were set to fall back to Mike Allstott. But of course, if the Oilers had gotten Bettis, they would have taken Eddie George out of Ohio State.
I think this man is going to be legit.
Pretty good history of the Steelers liberating guys from the Buckeye State. Chaz Noel, Big Ben, Hayward.
What's up, Buckeye?
Hey,
So let's deliver the reigning Heisman winner to the banks of the Three Rivers with the 29th overall pick.
Let's go.
There's some juicy names available for Cowher and the Steelers' war room to consider with the second-round pick they gave up. Clemson free safety Brian Dawkins is still on the board. Pairing him with Carnell Lake sounds good, eh? Or how about Arizona linebacker Teddy Bruschi? Texas Tech's Zach Thomas? Maybe a specimen from Chattanooga named Terrell Owens. With all due respect to Bettis, those late 90s teams, which just weren't plumb very good, would have been a whisker better with one of those guys I just mentioned. That said, as ironic as it may be for a grown man playing What If to say, Pittsburgh wasn't quite ready to win a Super Bowl until they used their '04 first-round pick to draft that aforementioned Miami, Ohio,
Ben Roethlisberger,
who the two Ohio teams didn't draft, but who's not to be confused with the Pittsburgh, Miami, and Marino, who both Ohio teams also passed on having passed for them.
And what the hell kind of description is that?
Thanks again, Ohio! But regrets to Detroit, Michigan. The Steelers must RSVP with regrets to any Super Bowl 40 invite because the tread on Eddie George's tires are all worn out. Sure, they've got the sports car named Fast Willie Parker, but the team needs a big rig with winter tires to make that trip.
We got the snow tires on.
Wait, is that the Supremes? Because if we're talking Motown, that's Jerome Bettis' music. Yeah, I don't know if it's come up before, but Bettis is from Detroit, so the Steelers turn to the bus, who by this point in his career knows he needs a ring on that finger if he wants his final destination to be Canton, Ohio. The vet's fueled by the idea of being the Steelers' missing piece and delivering a piece of jewelry to his hand. And guess what? Well, I think you can probably guess how this one works out.
congratulations to the world champion, Pittsburgh.
Hey, spoiler alert!